YouTube? It is your boy Jim, and look, y'all, it is early in the morning and I'm coming at y'all with another video. Now look, man, you already know the drill. Glove Motion Autumn 26. Let me get this out here because I want to say this. There's probably a lot of people that be watching my videos probably like, man, J Mid just be yapping, like 2K not even dead for real, like just content creators don't understand how to make the right content. Like rec is where the content is, and which I have to understand is rec is not content, it's depression, bro. Okay, that's number one. I don't know if like people's first 2Ks were 2K23 or something, but gang, my first 2K was 2K10. And the content that was really the content was my career and park videos, okay? It was, if anything, it was really my career. I would, like back in those times, if the my career stuff was really the content. And another thing I want to say is this, bro. A lot of people are going to say, well, that's stuff that you started first out doing, because I wanted the world to see my online experiences. And then to, you know, to even go up even better, I started making videos saying, okay, what you should and what you shouldn't do. The whole point, because I'm thinking, okay, if I make the whole point of a YouTube video is you're sending a message, right? You're creating content to send a message. To me, I'm thinking, okay, if I make content of trying to help people on a fundamental basic level, maybe this, like, it can fix, you know, the experiences when we talk about this rec stuff, but it didn't, right? So therefore, I stopped doing it. Now, I know a lot of y'all are going to say, well, bro, there's a lot of content creators out there. They make rec content. They do, right? But remember what I told you the other day. There's a lot of people that make content that don't genuinely love what they're doing. And I can't speak for them, but I told you, you will be surprised on how many people will tell you, bro, they just make their money off this 2K shit and move on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, I get it. Like, you're used to seeing a lot of people talk about this rec stuff, bro. But this stuff is depression. Do y'all think I'm stupid? Y'all think I don't know why you want to see it? Like, bro, this would be funny to me. A lot of people be sitting there like, bro, like, nah, rec is where the content is, bro. It's not. It's depression. There's a reason to why that's what y'all want to see. That's it. There's a reason. I'm not dumb. There's a reason. And I'm gonna tell y'all something too, bro. Y'all like, bro, it's 6 a.m. You doing all of this? Yeah, like I said, I'm a content creator. I'm my own boss right now. You know what I'm saying? I clock in when I want to clock in. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's me. So, I mean, you can say whatever you want to say. But I want to say this. This is why I be trying to tell y'all the type of audience I want is rare to come across. Because this shit is so fucked up right now to where people literally, and I told y'all in my other videos, bro, all you gonna see in the trending 2K content is rec random videos, cheat people talking about the cheating stuff, and rants. That's it. There's nothing else to talk about. Or you can say build videos. I didn't even say the build video in so long. You know what I'm saying? There's no point. There's no point. Because we know what 2K gonna do in the next season. They're gonna touch the game, and the whole point of build videos is gonna be pointless. Right? People they build, oh, the build don't work no more. Like, bro, this is what I be trying to tell y'all, bro. When you hit the subscribe button to people, you don't do it because of the game. You do it because of the person. Do you rock with the person? Okay, I don't care if I lose some. You know how many times I done lost subscribers? Good. You know what I'm saying? And again, y'all might know, bro, that's not good. Well, to me, it is, because if you don't rock with me, I don't want you here. There's a reason for that. Because this 2K shit is dying. And I told y'all that, bro. It's dying. There's a reason why, like I told y'all, niggas get on here, they make their money, and they don't really give a fuck about this shit. Now, I could have did that method, spam, you know, just make hella money off this 2K shit, right? And really just spam the method. But I told you I cannot do that because it just don't feel right. I'm basically putting a fake smile just to make some content for y'all, right? Just so y'all can click on it and I'm gonna get paid and it's gonna get views and shit. Like, I can't do that to you. It don't feel right. It feel like, you know, that's messy. It feels like I'm using y'all if I do that. That's why I feel like I can't do it. Now, people can be like, bro, you know, you making your bag, who cares? Again, me, I just feel like it's messed up to do it. I feel like it's just not right. I wouldn't want, if I was watching somebody, I would want them to be themselves. I wouldn't want them to sit here and basically act a certain way just so I can, you know, feel a certain way in 5 minutes, and then just, you know, look for the next time where they were, you know, upset at something. Like, you know what I'm trying to say, right? Because I'm probably wording it the wrong way, but y'all get what I'm talking about. I wouldn't want to be a viewer and see the content creator basically act a different way just because it's gonna get views and clicks. That, to me, I don't want to do that, right? So I don't do it. You see what I'm saying? But I need people to understand this rec mode right here that you're looking at is not content. It's depression. Well, if it's depression, why don't you make videos about? I already said, bro, remove the rec. I've been saying it, and I've been saying they can make another 5v5 mode. But when I said that, you had everybody telling me, oh, this dude, he's a fool. He said remove the wreck, but did not even watch the entire video when I literally said they can make a similar mode close to it. And Proving Grounds hasn't even worked, so don't even tell me, well, they've done that and they have Proving Grounds. Proving Grounds is terrible. Nobody plays it, and if you do, you got to play with the team 24/7, or you're going to get smoked by 50. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. You losing by 50 points if you don't play with a team and Proving Grounds. Like we already know how that goes. And you can't even shoot around before you even go in Proving Grounds. So it's pointless to play Proving Grounds, right? And plus the gameplay is horrible. So what are we talking about? That's what I'm saying. Nobody can sit here and tell me, oh, you haven't done this, you haven't done that. Gang, I made the content for a reason. One, like I said, number one was to show y'all my online experiences. I'm like, bro, the world got to see this, right? I know I'm not tripping. Then people was like, bro, all you doing is complaining. Okay, so what I started doing, I started making videos of trying to help people in the wreck. Okay, guess what? People telling me, oh, you yapping, right? And when I realized, bro, the experience ain't changing nothing. Okay, it's not fixing nothing. I'm wasting my time doing it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't because, oh, you stopped doing it because your views dropped. Gang, that's when I was getting the most views. When I was talking about the wreck random stuff. But me as a human, I got tired of it. It gets irritating. No matter how much money I was making off of it, I knew for a fact, I was like, bro, I'm tired of talking about the same stuff 24/7. I can guarantee there's so many content creators that are talking about the same stuff 24/7. They don't like it, but they're making their money off of it. So therefore, they don't really care. They're making that money. I told you that's what the world we live in today. That's what talks. It's that money, that moolah. You see what I'm saying? So as of right now, they probably don't care. Trust me, I know, like I said, the content creators y'all be watching, I know what y'all be watching. But understand this. I'm not trying to build what y'all think they're trying to build. And what they're trying to do, probably, and I'm not speaking for them, I'm just giving my opinion. They're probably, making their money off there and just going to continue the method because, it's making them money. But to me, that's why I always posted, like, you're betting on yourself, because me, I'm taking a chance on, I know I can build something and it don't just got to be this 2K stuff. That's why I was streaming Battlefield the other day and I was playing with my blood brother, and he literally told me after he was like, hey, like, your stream only had like 4 people come through. And I was like, well, yeah, that's my first time streaming Battlefield. That's how it's going to be. People are not used to it. But I didn't care if I only had 4 people, because I hope them 4 people understand, gang, I'm not somebody that's just going to play 2K. That's not what I want to do. Because here's the thing. A lot of people don't understand, like, well, you just talking. You know how I know I'm not just talking? Right now, I know an easy way to make views on 2K. And it's going to make me a lot. The video would easily get over either 50,000 views or 100K views. If I were to go through when I first started making my content on 2K, right? And I take all of the moments to where I curse somebody out, or I so-called, I had a crash out moment, and I make it into a compilation, it's going to get views easily. But you know why I'm not doing that? Because guess what's going to happen? Once I upload that video, you know what people are going to be saying? We need part 2. We need part 3. We need part 4. They just want to continue to see that. So therefore, why would I do that? Would I make views? Would I make money? Yes, I would. But guess what? That's not what I'm trying to build over here, bro. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, I'm not doing it. But I could easily do that and I'll get hella views. Because everybody's going to say, hey, bro, this was funny. Like, this basically my experience. People think I don't get it. Like, bro, I know how to do this stuff. I am a content creator. I know the methods of getting views and getting clicks. But to me, it's not about that. It's about being yourself. And me being myself, I'm not going to sit here and force myself to make content on something that I really don't like. Right now, the reason why I be talking about it because I care and I want change. Just like how when I was talking about the wreck, I wanted change. It didn't happen. So therefore, like I said, when I'm done with this video, I'm going to Battlefield. Am I going to stream it early at 6? Probably not. I'm probably just going to chill. You know what I'm saying? Then I might stream later on in the afternoon or something like that. But that's what I'm going to do because that's what I want to do. I'm not just going to sit here because people, I don't like when people try to sit there and say like, oh, wreck is the content, when it's not. It is depression. It's horrible. And I didn't say what all I need to be saying about the wreck. And there's a reason why I stopped doing it. You get tired of it, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give an example. And again, I don't know this dude IRL. I'm gonna just give an example. I know the dude that be making a lot of the rec videos. His name is like Official Jers. Now again, I don't know this guy, but I know he make a lot of the rec, random content. And I'm pretty sure I don't even know how he come up with titles, because he done literally talked about everything. Like, you could talk about what a rec random, like the rec randoms are terrible, like they're dumb, they're blind. Like, he talked about everything that you could talk about with a rec random. But literally, that's his content. Rec randoms. So like every next video he posts, it's got to be by rec randoms. That's really how I look at his chat, how they look at it. But I was on his channel the other day, and I was like, bro, has he ever done anything else? And he tried to upload a video about EA college football. He tried to do like a series of that, and it did like less views or something like that. And he went back to the rec random stuff. See, me, how I look at it, I can't do that, because to me, even if I'm making the money off of that certain content, eventually I'm gonna get tired of doing it. So what if I don't want to do that? Are y'all gonna still be? That's the thing. Like, I don't want to sit here and force myself to do something because it's going to get me views and clicks, because the whole point of me making my content is me being myself. I can't speak for everybody, but what I noticed is when he uploaded that video about the college football stuff, it didn't get as many views as the rec random stuff, and he went back to the rec random stuff. Now, what if one day he wanted to live stream and not play 2K? The chat probably gonna be like, bro, like, you not in the rec, like, why you not playing the rec? Like, because that's what they want to see. That's it. But again, like I told you, people are human. People get tired of the same stuff over and over and over again. They get tired of it. Y'all don't see it because you're looking at them, you're viewing them as a content creator, you're viewing them as, well, we're the viewers, so this is what we want to see. Not understanding that the content creator is a human being as well. Meaning, what if they don't want to do that? What if they want to do something else? And that's what's sad. Nowadays, they probably don't push that narrative because they know as the chat not gonna fuck with it. But that's why I be telling y'all, bro, when you hit the subscribe button, you don't sub to the game. You sub to the creator that you're watching. Because like I said, there's going to be a time to where that creator doesn't want to play that game that you just want to continue to watch. Just watch. They don't want to do that. And you're going to view it as, man, this dude lame, bro. Like, this all he talk about. Now he want to play something else. He's a human. What are we talking about? But this is why. Like, the other day when I was playing and my stream crashed, I think I streamed together for like 2 hours. A lot of people was coming through saying, hey, I seen the title. And I did that for a reason. Another reason to prove to y'all it can get views easily. If I say I'm going to lose streak, people gonna join up. But if I say, like, people right now gonna be like, nah, y'all just don't know how to push positivity. If somebody right now makes a live stream or makes a video saying, hey, I'm about to try, like, I'm on like a 15 game winning streak in the rec, or I'm on a 10 game in the park, nobody cares about that. But if they say they're on a losing streak, everybody clicking and joining up. Oh, I thought I was the only one losing. Oh, he losing too. I gotta go see that. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm tuned in because he's losing. But if he was winning, I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares. The positivity stuff is gone because the game is so atrocious now. Nobody's looking for nothing positive. That's why I told you these build videos are pointless. They don't really mean nothing, because we all know when the next season comes through, there's gonna be something with gameplay that don't feel the same, and therefore, oh, this build trash. But that's all y'all want to talk about, and that's what I get irritated with. I told you about the brutalisms. What are you talking about the last couple of days? The cheating stuff over and over and over again. But so much you can say, but that's what y'all want to talk about. So therefore, he go talk about it. Me, I get tired of it. People don't understand. I done did 50, 40-minute videos talking about this stuff 24/7. Because I genuinely care and I want to see 2K be better. But clearly, as we've been seeing, 2K does not give a flying fuck. They don't. So, like, all I can do is say what I want to say how I feel, and move on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta stop looking at content creators like they're robots. I keep trying to tell y'all that, bro. I know we're in 2026 and a lot of stuff is crazy nowadays, but bro, people are human, gang. Y'all need to learn to rock with the creator instead of just looking for the stuff that y'all know that's just gonna get views and clicks, which is rec randoms. Like, I really get irritated over it, bro. And I know what y'all gonna say, like, bro, you sound crazy. If I was making so much money off of it, I would have been doing it. But you have to understand, content creation it was never about making money. Now it is, because the shit is so bad. Now these games are so bad now. People be like, bro, just get your bag and move on. Because the game is not even worth playing, of wasting your time and value anymore. That's why a lot of people be saying, bro, you're not making no money off this game. That's why they be saying that. Because the game is so bad. That's what people go to is, you making money off this game. Well, technically I can, and I have multiple times, but it's like, bro, that's why people say that. because the game has not been good in these recent years to where, bro, what you talking for? You don't get paid to play this. Like, and really, I'm gonna say this too, by the way. When I talk about content creation was never about the money. It really wasn't. It was something extra. Like, this is the thing. To get donations, you would have to feel like, bro, I really want to see this person win. Not even this dude. It could be anybody. It could be this dude, this female. I want to see them win. So therefore, I'm gonna send them this. Right now, nowadays, you already know how I feel about certain females and how they make money off this content stuff. You already see my perspective on that stuff. But that's just my personal opinion. I don't gotta be 100% right, but I feel the way I feel about that. Right. But when we talk about this content creation stuff, bro, it was never about how much money you can make. It was about building a true audience and being yourself. And that's how I try to do it. I try to be myself and build a true audience. If I stream a game right now, I don't get 50 people watching me, I'm not going to end the stream. I'm going to do what I want to do because that's me being me. But some of y'all would see the stream. Oh, bro, this dude ain't nobody really in the stream. Why you still streaming? Ain't nobody there. That's because I'm not you. That's why. I'm not going to sit here and, I'm not getting no views. I'm not doing it. Like I said, there's going to be a time. Y'all going to see what I'm talking about. And a lot of y'all I'm going to say this as well. If you don't make content, y'all got to stop saying what content creators need to be doing, especially if you don't make content. And again, I'm going to say this again. You just streaming, I don't count that as you making content. If you just stream and you make no videos, you're not a content creator. You're a streamer. You're not a content creator. Y'all might say it's the same thing. I don't say the same thing. Somebody that's a streamer just streams the game. They don't make videos about nothing. Right? So I'm talking about like people that actually make content, stuff like that. Y'all got to stop telling so-called content creators to say, what the type of content they should be doing, because you're not making content. You're not. If you just stream the game, you shouldn't be telling people that actually make videos what they should be doing. Or if you're just somebody that be on TikTok 24/7, you shouldn't be telling people what type of content they should be making, because you're not in that position. You didn't make that choice. You don't know the outcomes of this stuff. I know the outcomes of it, and we're seeing it in front of our faces, right? Now I'm gonna say this as well before I get out of here. The content world is so like really bad right now. I was on YouTube, and I'm not gonna even say this person's name. It was a channel with 100K subs, right? I think the guy was playing EA College Football. Mind you, he has 100,000 subscribers. Gang, he had 30 people watching him. 30. Now again, for some of y'all gonna be like, well, bro, at least he had people in there. Imagine this, and this is what I'll be trying to tell y'all why a lot of y'all be saying y'all want to, make content, y'all want to stream, but y'all really don't, because y'all don't know what comes with it. Bro, you have 100K subscribers, 100,000 people. That's more than a football stadium. You see what I'm saying? That's a lot of people. Out of that people, you only had 30 people go to the stream and just be there. That's bad. That's why I'll be telling y'all, when y'all hit the sub button, you don't sub to the game, because I guarantee those 30 people, they were in there because of the game he was playing. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's what they wanted to see. The 100K, they probably like, bro, like he doing the same stuff. We tired of seeing that, right? Now maybe in his mind, he probably actually having fun playing the game, but I guarantee you, that's not sitting well with him. The fact that he got 100K and he only got 30 people in there. You don't want to be like that, in my opinion. That to me is a channel that's people done forgot about you. They don't even know, like, they don't really care what you got going on no more. You got 100K people, you only got 30 people in there. That's crazy work, bro. But what would be funny to me is a lot of people will say like, oh, you only had 30 people. Gang, I only have 2.8K subs. And right now I'm trying to get to 5K the regular way. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that people's live streams be looking like mines and they be having 100K, 50K subs, it's crazy work, bro. But that's how I just know content don't hit the same no more. Because back then, if you had 100K subs, you would at least have at least 800 people. At least 800 people at any time of the day. At least 800. You had 100K subs. But like I said, bro, like nowadays people they don't want to see you win, and that's just what it is, bro. But like people gotta stop with this, bro. Like the rec is so, it's just so bad, bro. And this is why I keep saying I'm tired of talking in circles. But y'all already heard what I had to say, and I'm about to get up out of here. But it's like, bro, just cut it out, bro. And people need to understand this too. Like, look in the background. Look at what y'all see in the background, bro. People doing emotes, all types. It's just too. It's not. It's not what it used to be, bro. It's not. It's just too much going on. There's stuff all over the place, bro. But yeah, man. Like I said, I plan on being on Battlefield. I don't know when I'm gonna stream it. And for those who ask if I ever had a job, yes, I did. I quit my job because I took a chance on myself. And yeah, that's just what it is. I'm my own boss. You know, like I said, I decide. Nobody tells me when I gotta wake up and clock in. I do that. I wake up whenever I want to do. I clock whenever I want to clock in. I'm betting on myself at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's myself and my own team, it's gonna be that way. I believe in my own self. I know what I can do. I know what I'm capable of doing. But these messages that I'm trying to get across to y'all need to hear what I'm saying, because you need to understand that this shit is not what y'all think it is. And there's a reason why people leave every opportunity and they do not come back to this game, to this franchise. And y'all be the first ones to call them a GOAT. Y'all be the first ones to say you was there from day one. But in reality, you was just overlooking people. You didn't really take them serious because they weren't uploading the content that you wanted to see, the content that you could just relate to. So therefore, you didn't care what they was talking about. But when they all of a sudden get to where they want to be, oh, bro, I was there. I remember this dude. He was doing this. Hey, bro, this dude, his content was phenomenal. It wasn't seeming like that when he was making his content, though. You just call it what it is, bro. But look what's going on in the background. It's just too much going on, bro. But like I said, man, I'm out of here, bro. I'm gone. Y'all make sure y'all stay healthy, y'all stay hydrated, drink y'all water, take care of yourselves. I'm gone, man.